everyone, I'm Nick. This is going to be your September mid-month love reading, but it can carry on into October because you know energy is fluid, but whenever you watch this video is probably when you're meant to watch it, okay? Keep in mind these are general readings, so it may not resonate with every single person, so if it doesn't fit your situation, please do not force it and just carry on with your day. But this does apply to both men and women, whether you like men, women, both, no judgment, whether you're single, super single, in a situationship as they say, in a relationship, married, divorced, separated, whatever the case is, doesn't matter. I'm here to help you out, okay? Also, I would suggest to be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs because these are all aspects of who you are, okay? Also, I will have the link to the extended reading below. It's pretty much like a part 2, what you see here. If you find that's resonating, you want more information, we'll dive in deeper, ask more questions, just click the link right after you're finished watching this, okay? It'll say extended and then have the link and it'll take you there. Also, today I'm wearing another Hannah Stone tank top. I think this is in malachite or malachite, I'm not sure how you say it, but as you guys may already know, she has a whole bunch of different designs, like gemstones, tarot, chakras, even her own art printed pieces. They're all really cute. She has leggings, tank tops, dresses, boxers, briefs for all my guys out there, okay? I know you probably need a fresh new pair. We don't want you having old, raggedy, stinky boxers with your significant other. You know, you want to make her smile. You want to be like, ooh, that looks sexy, you know? So get yourself a fresh new pair. You can use my code. The link will be below, okay? And then also, if you guys already watched my September readings, you know we're running a giveaway all month. So all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, go check out our website, go pick something out of the website. You can pick anything. The winner can choose anything they want. Let us know in the comments what you would like, your sizing and all that stuff, okay? And if you do end up purchasing something from our website, thank you so much because this is a small business and we're like both women run businesses, so your support means a lot to us. And tag me on Instagram, share your picture, and I'll repost it. All right, so now let's get on to the energies and your reading for September. So as you guys know, it's Spritz time. So what I want you to do now is take a few deep breaths in and out. Hopefully you're in a meditative mindset and relaxed, away from people, noise. If you need to pause this video, get some water, tea, anything to just get you in the mood. This is you time, me and you time, okay? We're just chatting away. And I want you to just escape, clear your mind, take a few more deep breaths in and out. And as you exhale, I want you to release any negativity. If you're holding anything heavy in your heart, I want you to now, as you exhale, release all of it, okay? So as you inhale, acknowledge any heaviness you may be feeling, whether it's sadness, anger, resentment, pain, just stress in general. And as you exhale, push it all out, release it, okay? And now I want you to close your eyes, and as I'm spritzing you, I want you to imagine all the things that I'm saying out loud coming into your life and you feeling it, experiencing it, and living it. So imagine and picture all those things for your life, all right? So I'm wishing you all happiness, abundance, a good partner, romance, passion, and just make all your wishes come true. It smells like it's rose water, so hopefully you can smell the roses or imagine it. All right, now that the mood is set and the vibe is good for us, we get on to your reading. Hi Scorpios, how are you? I hope you're doing good. So for today, I was guided not to get an oracle card for you guys because I actually received a few different messages for you. The first one was my head kind of started hurting a little bit all of a sudden when I was tuning into your energy, and then my neck started getting kind of like tight and like aching, but in a way that's different, weird. Like, you know when someone asks you like an uncomfortable question and you're like, you know, like you're trying to like move around it. That's the kind of like neck movement I was feeling. Weird, right? And then I also I saw an image of a rose growing out of like concrete, which is like, you know, symbolic for you can make something beautiful come out of like any dark situation or anything that seems like impossible is possible. And then I also, similar to that, I heard desert rose. And that reminds me of a song that I actually really like, and it's called Desert Rose by Lolo, I believe. I posted it, or I've mentioned it on my Instagram if you follow me on there, but if you haven't heard it, go check it out. It's on YouTube by Lolo. I don't know how to say her last name, Zoeya, I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with that song. I love it. I listen to it on repeat all the time. I think you'll like it. It's super just like sensual, romantic. She's just saying like, love me like a desert rose, say that you'll never let go, you know, all that stuff. So check those out. Obviously all those things are going to mean different things for you, but maybe it'll resonate in some level. If it doesn't make sense, maybe come back at the end of September to see if it makes sense, okay? Because you know energy is fluid, it can carry on into the following months ahead. All right, so you guys know the drill. You're gonna pick a side. One is for you, one is for the other person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the future. If you're a cross watcher, you can switch it up. It could be vice versa, okay? So I'm gonna show you the cards and then we'll get right into it. So on this end here, which I believe is for you, we have the Two of Crystals, the Hierophant, and Strength. Cool. And your overall emotion card is Afraid. You're probably like, afraid? Huh, I'm not afraid of anything. And then on this side here, we have the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Dang, what is going on with you guys? That's crazy. All right, and then their overall emotion is free. I'm like a bird. That Nelly Furtado song is coming to mind when I see that. And then the mutual emotion you guys are both feeling in some way is creative. Two creatives coming together. Love it. Okay, hope the lighting is okay. I closed the curtains because it's like really hot outside. I'm in SoCal and it's like in the hundreds. So I was like, oh no, I have to close the curtains and like all that stuff and the blinds or I'm gonna like melt. All right, so okay, Scorpios, what is going on, you guys? Like, I mean, maybe this hasn't happened yet, but I see that you have someone who is gonna be like all up in your bubble, like crazy about you, wanting to probably like marry you, or just wanting like serious commitment from you. And I think some of you, to be honest, probably have some commitment issues or are scared to really make that jump and take that leap of faith. But this is someone who's like, I feel like it's gonna happen really fast. And you really may not expect it. It's someone who's just kind of all in, goes full deep. Could be a water sign, another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If not, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or maybe they're like a little bit of both, or just the energies about them, because really it could be any sign, but I just like to mention it because it helps you guys. Okay, so on your end here, Two of Crystals. Okay, so some of you could be trying to find a balance in your life. Maybe if you're looking for a job or you're, deciding between two jobs, you're trying to like pick which one's better for you, or pick between schools, or choose different hobbies, or I feel like two decisions you're kind of sitting on, you're trying to like balance out. Or this can also be you trying to balance out your work and your social life, or like, you and your like love partner. But I feel like this is more so like a decision that's gonna be like kind of bouncing around in your head that you have to decide on, because this is something that is gonna really change a lot in your life. This is kind of like an important decision I think you're gonna have to make, or that's gonna be presented to you and you're just gonna be like, I don't know, I wasn't ready for that. So, oh my gosh, that makes sense. Right when I mentioned the neck, you're gonna be like, let me get back to you on that. That's like what I'm picking up. Because the Two of Pentacles sometimes can be like juggling, but I don't feel like this is juggling in this sense. This is like you having to choose between like, okay, let me do this, or do I do this? Like, how can I give my attention to this and to this at the same time? But I feel like this is like a decision, and it's leading to something big, okay? Something major for you. Then with the Hierophant, oops, oh my gosh, like fell out of my hand. Did you guys throw that out? You're like, no, I don't want that. This is like Taurus energy. So some of you may have Taurus somewhere in your chart as well. But the Hierophant, you guys, usually this is this is symbolizing marriage. Obviously it's not going to apply for all of you, but some of you may be already married, or you're getting married, or someone's gonna want to propose to you, or you're thinking of proposing to someone. If not, this can also talk about commitments, like wanting commitment with someone, or someone, I think someone wants commitment from you. Okay, I'm not sure if you feel the same way, but I kind of feel like you're just afraid. You're kind of like spooked out, like, I don't know. But this is also you coming into your power as well. 5 is a number of changes and sometimes conflicts, but I feel like you're overcoming all those things, overcoming all the things from your past that maybe were hard or you thought would break you down but didn't, made you stronger. And I think now you have this higher level of consciousness and you've kind of leveled up, like you're rising, you're like that phoenix rising, right? And you're elevating, you're becoming more evolved. And the Hierophant is someone people go to for guidance, for advice. So I feel like that's you becoming that guidance, advice for yourself. Like you're able to listen to yourself and tune into yourself, to your higher self, and therefore make the right steps for your future. And I think this is you like having this like talk to yourself, like, okay, like let's say your name is I don't know, Bob, like, all right, Bob, like, what should I do about this? Like, you know, this and this and this going on. You having like this pep talk with yourself. And I think that's what you're going to be doing these next few weeks, just you talking to yourself, which you probably do all the time, like water signs. I feel like we all do that, you know, but this is you talking to yourself because someone has presented something to you, or presented an idea or proposition, something, and you're like, I don't know what to do with this. If you see her hand is like, the palm is flat, it's open, right? It's not like it's grabbing it. Like say like, you know, you can grab something, you're grabbing it, but she's kind of just like this. It's like, it kind of makes me feel like whatever someone's offered to you or proposed to you, you're like, I don't know what to do with this. You know, you're kind of just like thinking, trying to figure out what you should do. And if this is like some kind of commitment, or someone asking, hey, do you want to be my boyfriend? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Or do you want to get married? Or even a simple, just, do you want to hang out? Do you want to get to know each other? Do you want to go out for drinks? Whatever the case is, you're like, you're kind of like, you don't know what to do. I feel like you're probably going to like wait a long time or wait a while until you respond. And then we have Strength card. So you could have Taurus and Leo, or maybe have one or the other in your chart as well. This is speaking of you really just being strong for yourself, consoling yourself. Again, you're elevating, you're evolving. You may be seeking help or seeking advice from maybe a close friend or a family member, or just you talking to yourself, I think. And again, you know, you see the image of her with this crystal, kind of just like, well, you know, I'm still not sure. And because you see the moon is kind of coming out, I feel like you're gonna wait at least a full day or almost till like nighttime to decide, or you're gonna sleep on something till you decide what to do. And I feel like you're gonna hate me saying this, but you already know what you need to do. Like you already have the answer within yourself. The problem is maybe you don't want to admit it, or you don't want to face it. So you're like avoiding it, but you already know what you should do. Like you already know, you know. And I think you're kind of like just playing a trick with yourself by pretending like it's not that important, or pretending like you don't know what you should do, but you already do know, Scorpio. Like you know what you should do. And I think you're already strong. You're prepared for this. You're ready for this. You've been waiting for this moment. Most of you, I think, are almost fully healed from whatever you are dealing with. Of course, you know, use your common sense. If you just got out of a relationship or you just healed from something, like obviously don't rush anything. But for most of you, I think watching, I feel like you're pretty strong now. Like you've healed from whatever that was maybe really painful or traumatic from your past, and you're better now. You're better than ever before. Don't doubt it, okay? If anyone can bounce back, it's you guys. Like, it's you guys, trust me. And I think you already know what you need to do, and that you have so much potential. I think you've been waiting for this moment. You've been waiting for this chance, whatever this is that's coming to you, this opportunity, whether it's, you know, a job opening, a house, moving somewhere, a big purchase. But I think an offer from someone that you care about, or someone who really loves you and wants you in their life. You have it now at the palm of your hands. You literally have this person or this love, whatever this is, in the palm of your hands, and now you're like, I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so now that's in your hands, what are you gonna do? The problem is here, you're afraid. There is an element here, even the strongest of us, even the ones that, you know, everyone thinks, and you may think you're invincible as well, which you pretty much are, you know. Maybe other people don't like to admit that, but you pretty much are invincible. But even the strongest of us do get scared, and we do get afraid. And I feel like this is you second guessing things. Maybe when things are looking too good, or when someone is too nice or too sweet with you, or things are too perfect, you're like, what's the catch? I feel like there's something bad that's gonna happen, or you're expecting the worst. And I think in those moments, I feel like you need to just embrace, you need to just enjoy the moment, enjoy it, and not think so negatively. Not saying that you think negatively, but not everything is too good to be true, you know? I feel like sometimes in this world, a lot of times people are like, oh, well, what's the catch? Or, you know, nothing is free. Oh yeah, like that guy is cute or whatever, but he's probably this, or he's probably a player, or she's probably a hoe or something, you know? Like there's always like these negative remarks from people, or just you yourself thinking that. And I think it's kind of in your head. And I agree, obviously, whatever's happened to us in our past sometimes molds us and, you know, kind of jades us in the future, but we have to move past that and just get stronger, because now you're stronger and you know better, you're smarter, you're wiser, you see through BS, you see through illusions, you know what's real and you know what's not. And I think right now you have this opportunity, something great in the palm of your hands, but you're like shaking, you're like, ugh, like I don't know. And so you're kind of scared. You feel like you're entering this dark forest and all these creepy eyes are all around you looking at you. They're like, Scorpio, Scorpio, you know. I hope that didn't creep you out. I creep myself out, but I feel like they're looking at you, or you feel like they're looking at you, and you feel like you're being cornered. And you're not being cornered. I feel like it's in your head. You don't need to be afraid, Scorpio. I feel like this is in your head, and fear is only an illusion. Fear does not exist. Fear only has control over us if we allow it to have control over us, okay? So this is not real, and I think you have a great opportunity. If I thought there's something weird or shady about it, trust me, I would definitely tell you, but I don't feel like there's nothing shady about this. I feel like it's super real, it's super solid. This is all crystals and like earth energy here. So I feel like whatever is coming through, if you see her ball of the crystal ball, it's very lit, it's bright, it's clear. So this is clarity. This is something that's very clear and real to you. And with Leo energy here, it's something that's very, I think is going to make you stronger. And whoever's offering this to you has a lot of strong energy about them. Okay, and it's very clear. Otherwise, you would know someone, you wouldn't be like, you're not confused about their intentions. If you were confused, then that means their intentions maybe are not fully there, but they're very clear about what they want with you, okay? And I think the fact that they are so clear and maybe blunt about it, you're like, you know, you're kind of freaked out by it. But don't be freaked out, okay? Because I really don't feel like anything negative here, any like shadiness, to be honest. Let's move on to this person. We got the King of Swords. Regardless of gender, you know, male or female, this person maybe could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, if not have a rising moon or just have this good air-like quality about them. I think they're a good talker. They're probably very blunt, very direct. They probably speak their mind. They're very charming, sweet, very good with their words, okay? Very sweet with you, I think, as well. And I think they're really funny. I feel like they're so funny, and that's probably something that really attracted you to them. They're just hilarious. They probably like have all kinds of jokes, or maybe just the way they talk, or they can do funny like voices, funny noises, like weird things. I think they're really outgoing, really fun, really good with communication, and I think they communicate really well with you. Like they're always open and talking to you, always like there's never like a dull moment. And I think there's never any like awkwardness between you guys. Like they're always talking about something. This is probably someone who talks a lot. They probably talk more than you, but I feel like you don't mind because you're more of an observer. You're more just like, you know, you like to like analyze and check them out. And I feel like they're just like, blah, 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 blah. But like, I don't think you mind, you know? I feel like if it's two people like talking over each other, it's too much, you know? But I think it's like you're maybe the more chill one and they're just like blah, 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 you know, but I don't think you mind. This person could have kind of like ashy hair, like maybe ashy blonde, ashy brown, or you know, could be colored or something. And then they might have like light green, hazel, blue eyes for some, not all of them, but I see for that some of them. And I think this person's really good looking. I feel like they're really cute, really handsome, or really beautiful, really easy on the eyes. I think their eyes are very bright, very like cute. Like when you look into their eyes, they're not like deep eyes, and I don't mean color wise. I feel like when you look at them, they just seem very like light and like a little kid eyes, just like ding, like that kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think you guys know what I mean. Okay, so they're really good with their words, very charming. They probably speak very well, or they're able to communicate in a way that like makes a lot of sense, and they're very probably social as well. Maybe they work in like something with communication, TV, entertainment, television, reporting, journalism, marketing, like something that involves you talking with people or communicating or writing, typing. They may be really good at, or they have a job in that area or study, something like that. And then with the 10 of Cups, so they're not only going to be more than happy to communicate and really be really good at communicating and expressing their feelings to you and getting to know you, and also probably asking you a lot of questions. They're going to ask you a lot of questions. Maybe that's something you don't like, because I feel like you probably don't like people asking you and knowing so much about you, like you want to know more about them, but they're going to be curious. They just want to learn more about you. And I think this is because like right when they see you, right when they like get to know you, they're just so drawn to you. Like, and I really mean this, Scorpios, like people when they meet you guys, for the most part, they get obsessed with you. Like they just love you. They get so intrigued. You have this like dark mystery and like something about you guys that people feel drawn to. They get so addicted to you. Like most people that come to me for advice, or that, you know, people just talk to me, or friends, people in general, and they're crazy about, or they can't figure out, it's always Scorpios, Scorpio women or Scorpio guys, and usually Scorpio guys. And they just get so fascinated with them. Okay, so this person is gonna make it very clear, be very blunt and open to how they feel about you, or they're just gonna be like, oh, you're so beautiful, or oh, you're so handsome, like blah blah blah, just be talking up a storm to you. And it's like they fall in love instantly with you. Like, to be honest, this is 10 of Cups. Okay, this is what it is. They just like, their juices start flowing in a non-sexual way, but they just like can't help but feel so attracted to you, so magnetic. And I think emotionally they feel very connected to you. Like they feel like you just know them, you see through them, and they see through you. Or they probably not, they don't see through you as much as you see through them, but they automatically just feel so drawn to you. They connect with you so well. It vibes well. You guys just probably like, it's a vibe. There's a lot of chemistry. I think right away they're like, oh, you know, let's hang out more, let's do this. Like they want to plan stuff with you. They really want to get to know you. They're just all about you. 10 of Cups is like, picture a waterfall. Okay, that's them. That's their feelings, their emotions for you. It's just like flowing. The image that I'm seeing is like when you go to like, when you're walking, you're going on a hike, and you finally reach like the waterfall, or like the water area, and you're just like, and you can't help but look at it. It's so pretty. That's like them with you. They're just like, oh my gosh, I love this person. I like can't get enough of them. Maybe it's not like, oh, in love, but pretty much it's almost like they're like, oh, you know. And then the Ace of Cups. Okay, so for a lot of you, this person is gonna offer you probably love, or offer to take you out, or be like, hey, do you want to hang out, or do you want to go with me here? Do you want to go for a second date? Do you want to go to the movies? Or hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? But I feel like they're going to communicate some kind of offer to you, and you're just going to be like, you're going to be really nervous about it, but they're really serious about this, guys. Like they have pure intentions. They're very genuine about this. Even if it's not like, oh, will you marry me? Although for some of you, maybe it could be. It's very genuine what they feel like. They genuinely want to get to know you because they really like you. And they're serious about this because there's crystals here. So crystals are like tangible, real objects you can hold, right? So this is something that they feel is very real to them, and they want to make real manifest into their reality. So they're going to take the steps needed to build a more emotional, deep connection with you, get to know you more, and start new life, start new love with you, because I think they really feel connected to you. All right, and they just see you for who you are. They like you, they find you intriguing, they find you different than other people, and they like that you're real and that you're yourself. And I just really feel like you make them, I don't know, you make them excited. They have so much like emotions around you, and they're not afraid to express it. King of Swords is someone who is highly evolved. Okay, so this person's very mature. Maybe they're older than you, or just like their energy about them is very mature, and they're not like childlike or childish or anything like that. Even if they are younger than you, they're very mature. Okay, like they know what they want. Once they see you, get to know you, it's like they know what they want. They know that they like you. Also, the King of Swords sometimes could be someone who's like very too direct, too blunt. So maybe that might like kind of scare you off or spook you in a bit, because maybe you're not used to that. And I think they're just not afraid to like speak their mind, but just know that whatever they're saying to you, they mean it. It's like, you know, what you see is what you get. They're not like beating around the bush or anything. So super direct, blunt person, but I like that. I appreciate that. And as a fellow water sign, I feel like that's what us water signs need. Like someone who's just direct, who just tells us how it is not like us, you know? And then their overall emotion card is free. Free. Like a beautiful dove. I think this is a dove. It's pretty. It says liberated, independent, unburdened. So this person doesn't have any blockages. I feel like they don't have any baggage or anything from their past. They're pretty much ready for this. And maybe you're not ready yet, but I feel like you are. I feel like you are ready for this. And they're super ready. Like, come on, like, I'm gonna set you free. Like, let's go have fun. Let's go explore the world. I want to see you fly. I want to take you flying with me. Let's go on a kite. Let's go on a kite. I mean, what do you call those? Those hot air balloons. And I don't know, maybe they'll be like, let's go skydiving. Let's go do something crazy. This person could be very adventurous and super outgoing. And I think you'll like that. Someone who kind of pushes you to do crazy things. Why not, right? And then the mutual emotion between the two of you is creative. Both of you are very creative, I think, and both of you probably spark a lot of creativity within each other, maybe inspire each other. Maybe you can be like each other's muse. Like maybe like they like to write and you inspire them to write a book, or maybe you like music and they inspire you to write lyrics to or create a song. It could be all sorts of stuff, but I think you guys are really creative with each other, and I feel like both of you are funny. Like both of you like are able to, like, they start saying a joke and then you add on to it, and then you both add on to it and you start laughing and laughing. I see that. Both of you are very creative, and I think are gonna help inspire and push each other's creativity to the next level. Okay, so, and I think you're just scared because it feels too good and it's gonna feel so surreal. Like, this can't be real, there's a catch, like, I don't know, I'm scared something bad's gonna happen. But honestly, I think this person's so real with you, and the fact that they're so like direct, so all about it, I think just really shows that they're really in it. And maybe that energy could be overwhelming for you at first, like maybe you're not used to it. You can't always date what you've always been used to, and all those people that you dated that didn't work out, it didn't work out for a reason, right? So it's time to maybe try something different, or it's okay to date someone different than your past, because you never know, maybe it's gonna work out better. You just never know until you try something different, and not just settle or not just look for people who are exactly like the same people you dated in the past. You know what I mean? Like, say you've only known toxic, aggressive, or you know, abusive people, partners. You don't want someone like that, right? Or someone who is manipulative and lying, sneaky, who never talked to you, would always leave you alone and always keep secrets from you. But now all of a sudden you meet someone who's direct, blunt, gives it to you how it is, fun, adventurous. So you're like not used to it, right? So you think you're like, oh, this is too much. Like, I'm not. Subconsciously, your body, you react to it because you've only known toxic people, you've only known those kinds of exes. But now it's time to move forward as you're evolving and maturing into someone who's maybe better for you. Okay, so hopefully that resonated for you guys. Obviously, this may not apply for every single person, but I really feel for most of you, you may be meeting someone very significant who's gonna sound a lot like this, okay? Like I said, could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but it could just be the energies. But I do see they could be a little mixed match of both. Like say they're a Gemini with a Pisces moon, or they could be a Cancer with a Aquarius rising. It could be a little bit like mixed match of all those things. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, or if you're excited, or if this sounds like something you are dealing with. I'd love to know your thoughts, and maybe other people can relate. And if this doesn't resonate or isn't making sense yet, maybe come back at the end of September or like in October to see how everything played out, because it may have not happened yet, so you know, it doesn't make sense till maybe later on. But yeah, and we'll continue this in the extended reading. The link will be below. I'm gonna find out more about this person, who they are, what they're like, what they're thinking, what they're feeling about you. We'll try to get more descriptions about them, so it's easier for you to kind of like see who they are, or kind of spot them out. And let's see what the near future holds between the two of you, okay? Because I feel like this is a exciting new start for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys will join me. I'd love to see you there in the extended reading. The link will be below. If not, thank you so much for watching and for being here, showing love and support. If you did enjoy my video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. I would appreciate it so much, and I hope to see you for our next reading in October. Until then, I'm sending you healing, love, happiness, strength, prosperity, love, kisses, hugs, everything. All right, so I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.